My name is Juan Alcázar. I'm head of global data center operation in EdgeUno.
Could you give me a brief overview of your career and are there any highlights you would like to mention?
Okay, I started my career like a developer in India. I used to be working in Hyderabad, and then I back to Colombia, work with Telefonica and PricewaterhouseCoopers. Then I migrate to Argentina. I start my master degree. Then I used to work with the biggest company like Volkswagen, Banco Macro in Argentina, and Telefonica too. And then back to Colombia and work with the government for 1 year. Then the last then I worked with CCIT and managed all the NAP Colombia. And 2 years ago, I already started to work with EdgeUno.
Awesome. Can you please tell me about your role and responsibilities at EdgeUno?
I manage all the location data centers and all around the world, and I distribute the capacity, the power, and space in all the company. I custode the infrastructure of all the company in the data centers.
Can you tell me about the history of EdgeUno?
The history of EdgeUno is funny because this started with Mehmet and I 4 years ago. Because when I was running the NAP Colombia, he came here to Colombia to try to bring the CDNs like Microsoft and Yahoo. And then this we discovered that was a market that nobody want to explode properly because the ASPs was focusing just the final user, sell more phones, sell more lines, more data, more providers. But nobody was focused on try to develop the network, try to improve the network, try to make a better experience for the client. And with the last visit of Mehmet, I suggest him to buy one ISP that used to be one of the biggest, El Sitio, long time ago. And now in that moment it was called Red Uno. And then Mehmet acquired Red Uno, and this is pop up 2 years after.
Okay. What services does EdgeUno provide?
EdgeUno provide a good experience for the user and for the client. What means that? Like I already told you before, the start of EdgeUno is try to simplify the things for the client. If they want to bring the things to South America, Middle East, some part of the Asia, Africa, we give them the capacity to just focus in their job, in their main core business. For that reason, we do the rest. We try to handle the network of them. We try to be connected with the eyeballs, try to be well connected, try to spread their content. And for the final user, we try to be a more connected network, and that's our job. Try to make the internet better. And how you are going to do that? Try to simplify the things for the client and simplify the things for the user. That's our way.
Awesome. How is EdgeUno supporting digital transformation in the Latam region?
Like I already told you, we try to find the way to be near to the ball eye of networks. That means we are trying to be really well connected with the IXVs or with the main networks in the countries. For that reason, EdgeUno is focusing in trying to spread the network and just not try to spread, try to be well connected. We can say that EdgeUno in this moment is the 99% connected in Latin America, and we can presume that we can reach any user in just 2 or 3 jumps in the network. They can reach our content really faster with low latencies, and that's the secret sauce of EdgeUno. We try to be well connected. We try to be in the main data centers. We try to build our own data centers. We try to be in the edge and in the most connected places.
Awesome. Um, can you talk me through the Edge Uno's data center strategy for expansion?
Like I already told you, our data centers are really focused and try to be near to the eyeballs. What is the eyeball? The IXPs, the most connected data centers, or even though into the most connected data centers. And if we don't have the capacity to find the space or the power in these data centers, we try to develop our own data centers. For example, we already started here in Colombia with the two edge data center we already built it. Is Bob 4 here in Colombia. And we are replicate these things in other countries. In the same way, we are going to expand in the big capacities, or we are going to be in equipment with the third party member, like other data center administrators, or build our own data centers. That's the way we are working, and we are really focused in try to develop the network, try to be real connected, and doesn't matter if it's in the third party data center or if it's our own data center. We are really well connected, and we are going to be neutral, try to give everything opportunity for anyone to be connected in our data centers.
Perfect. What can we expect to see from EdgeUno over the next 12 to 18 months?
We are waiting to create our own data centers. We already finished here in Colombia, 2 of them. Our next step is try to replicate this in the rest of the continent, of subcontinents, the South America, maybe Central America. But that's the point. We are going to spread our presence, give more opportunities for the clients to expand their content. We are giving more opportunities to other companies to be focused in just their jobs. We are going to be their infrastructure providers, manager providers. We are that kind of friend that you need when you try to run your own company. And we are going to be that kind of things. We are going to try to help the local people to put their cloud and helping with that kind of things. We are trying to simplify. We are here for simplify the things for all the clients and the users.
Perfect. And lastly, can you tell me more about EdgeUno's 2022 strategy in terms of increasing pubs and continuing to grow traffic?
Like I already told you, we have a biggest network in this moment. We are producing a lot of traffic. We are consuming a lot of traffic too. We are in some places become a eyeball for many connections. And our strategy is already told you about that, is try to expand the next continent with, for example, where we already have presence. We are going to develop our own data center. We are going to go with other data center and make more presence. And in the places on the countries don't have presence, we are going to put our foot in there and try to put our pubs in that location and try to finish the 2022 all the time. Finish with 100% of the presence of EdgeUno in all Latin. That's our goal. Try to fulfill this goal.